Hey everybody, I'm 47 Mark IV, and today I've got a quick video for you on how to make hidden lighting for your base. So the question comes up an awful lot of, we're in 1.12, Ender IO isn't a thing. I don't have an option to do things like painted glowstone, and if I had a base, how could I hide lights? I don't want torches or lamps or something obvious. Well, I think I've got a pretty good answer in Chisel Bits, and it could be something that, you find really handy. And for those of you who don't know about Chisels Bits or haven't tried it, take a look. Let's walk through the mod, and you'll see exactly how easy this is. So what you're going to need is a diamond chisel, a bit bag, a positive chisel design, and then just some glowstone. And let's go learn about what we can do here. So if I turn on light level overlays on this piece of glowstone, what I'm going to see here is that glowstone goes out 7 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that's the standard that we want to hit. Whatever we do has to have 7 blocks of glowstone power. So what we're going to do is figure out the minimum amount of glowstone that we need to try to hide. So I'm going to throw down a block of glowstone, and I'm going to get ready to chisel it. So first thing, let's go to Options and Controls, scroll down to Chisels and Bits, and let's set some keybinds. You're going to need the radial menu. That's the most important. I also like to get Undo, and that's it. The rest of these are handy, but you really don't need them for 90% of the stuff. So set those two, pull out your chisel, hit your radial menu, and go to Same Material, and you just left-click on top of a block of glowstone. That's going to suck up that entire block of glowstone, and now put most of the bits in your bag, except for it gave you some bits to work with. And those are the ones I'm going to work with right now. So let's go ahead and take these bits and go to our radial menu, and I'm going to grab a grid-snapped 1/4 size cube. And I just want to know, if I put on my light level overlay, how many of these cubes I have to set down to get the same amount of power. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's it. You need 4 to get yourself 7 blocks worth of lighting power. That is 1/16 of the original block that we started with. So now that we know that, now I got a plan. Let's go ahead and pick this guy up. So same material, and click on him, and I'm going to make a template block. So I'm going to go here for again, 1/4 size cube, and I'm going to left click out a 2x2 area, and I'm going to make it 2 blocks deep. I'll go over to my glowstone, and it should still be 1/4 size cubes. I'm going to put 1 layer, right clicking it in there, and then I'm going to go and get these chiseled bits that we picked up from the stone bricks. I'm going to use those to cover it up with, again in 1/4 size cubes. And that's it. We have made ourselves a hidden light source with the same amount of power as that block of glowstone for 1/16 of the cost of that glowstone. Now, you don't want to do that every time, right? Like, you don't want to chisel every block. Well, that's where our positive chisel design will come in. So all you got to do is take this positive design and right-click the template block that you just made. Nice and easy. It's written right on here. And all you've got to do now is come over to where you want your light source, and you can kind of see the ghost image right there, and you just right-click it. So let's pick this one. Done. That's it. Now when I look at my light level overlay, hey, look, I get all of this glowing power, and it looks exactly like the wall. Isn't that nice? That is a really easy trick to do to try to hide some lights around. Now, it does come with a limitation, and I want to show you that. So for regular blocks that the whole texture is just 1 block, it works great. But if you get things like blocks from Chisel, let's take a look and see what happens here. So I'm just going to do the same pattern here and go ahead and build myself some of these, invisible light sources. Yeah, that one didn't work so well, right? So that one is just the 1 block texture. Let's try this one here, see if it's any better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. just like that. Go ahead and put those in, and like that. Now, that's a pretty interesting design, and it might actually work well for your base, but you can see that it just doesn't really work well with connected textures. But some of them work better than others. Let's take a look at this one. And I'm going to do the same thing right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go ahead and put this guy in there. And so, I mean, you can see it, kinda, right? So this one's a little bit more hidden, but it is the one block texture. And there are some that stick out really, really far, like this guy. There's just no fixing this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. So as long as you know that's what's coming up, and you pick your blocks to be more like these and less like those, and I'll give you a good example. So let's grab some planks. You know, birch, I guess, maybe. I'll go ahead and grab these, and, you know, we'll do it differently here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a floor, right? So just something like this. I'll make 4 blocks. And I wanted this to be the light source. So I'll chop out 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. And, you know, works beautifully with these kind of materials. So it's just knowing what you're going to get into ahead of time. Right here. Let's cover it up. And done. Nice. So that was it. I just wanted to kind of bring you a quick tip on maybe this will be useful on how to hide some lights around your base. So I hope that was helpful for you. I'm 47 Mark IV, and you know, if you enjoyed the video, hey, leave me a like or a comment. I really appreciate that, and I'll see you in another video.